experiences down here.
Please.
I never said it was.
Okay, I just said I don't want to.
We had rim pod action like crazy. What was that, like 3 weeks ago?
I
4
forgot.
weeks ago? I don't know either. But the rim pods were before the girls' stuff was stolen. They brought their rim pod down here, and we went live, but I couldn't post it because we were apparently blocked out of Facebook or Instagram or something. Of course, so I didn't post. Yeah, and it was going nuts, and I didn't download it either because you know how you have the option to download or post it.
You just went to do the photos.
Yeah, so that was going crazy. This little piano has been playing. I think it was our first or second time here, single notes. But then the night that she was here, it played twice on the table.
Do you want to get David's YouTube link and plug it in the chat? I forgot to get that.
I can get you guys a little.
You gotta give me my postcard. 'Cause
No,
tell the
no.
girls to grab my post.
We
Tell
can't.
the girls to.
Yeah, I'll go up there and grab it.
Then you go on the back of the postcards, get all that information.
What's up, Amy? What's up, guys?
If I can clean this room and I-
Damn, this is the most awesome place to watch it.
Yes.
Or just TV.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, Dusty's. Oh, hell.
Did you see the girls' famous ghost capture from down here? I think Naomi posted it on their Instagram. I think. Let me pull up Instagrams.
What's up, guys? Everyone in the chat, how you guys doing? Yeah. Oh. Jesus. What's up, Amy, Pam, Car Repair?
Best ghost capture ever.
Wow, yes. So we are in the Oman house, David Oman's house. He invited us here with the Ghosty girls. And I am actually, like, I've never been here before. This is my first time here. But I'm going live because I want to get David to 10K. And David is getting near 10K on YouTube. And since I'm here, he invited us to his home. I thought the least I can do is get him to 10K on his YouTube. What's up, Brandy? What's up, Patty, Amy? Who else did I miss? Cynthia, how's it going? Nubs. Make sure you guys share this out. I know it's late for you guys. Shane, how's it going? I'm also going to stay quiet for a little bit too, so that way if you hear anything, you guys can pick it up. There's my baby.
Get out of here, Sam.
Sam.
Sam, get. Get up. Get. Sammy, get upstairs. Now, upstairs. Get up. Quick. Get your cat's ass up that staircase. Part of the problem, not the solution. The solution is getting your ass out of this room. That's the problem, is getting you out of this room.
Exactly.
Oh, cat in the room.
Donna Elms, how's it going? Alyssa Parrish, how's it going? I love kids.
Somebody else's, not mine. Somebody else having the farthest possible away from me.
David Oman, you guys look him up on Twitter and on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook.
He's famous for his house on Sealook. He said he made famous for his house on Sealook.
Yeah, he made famous for his house on CeeLo Drive.
I'm going in.
Where are those little bastards?
Where are those little
Where are those
bastards?
little bastards?
They're coming.
Tina France, how's it going?
You guys want candles?
Ooh,
I'm getting hungry, you know. I'm not getting any younger. Hungry, I am getting.
we're live right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
My God, I'm so- Not too much.
Appreciate that, Brandy.
Brandy has been
There it
retweeting all
is.
the stuff on there.
There, you little bastards. Shut that door,
Oh,
because
cool,
every time
thank
you
you.
leave that door open, those little freaking gosh darn. Shut that door. I told you those little freaking things come through that door. I told you, the cats are not bad. They're the worst. Dadgummit, I got you this gosh darn video you were looking for so damn bad.
Broomsticks and the wait, what?
Broomsticks up your rear end. Yes, exactly.
Can I light 'em?
How can I have them? Can I have some broomsticks, please? Damn it. I like broomsticks and bed knobs too. There you go. Remember that movie? I like my big face on my butt. Who was that? Who did that? Wasn't that Eddie Murphy that had that song? Put the pine up your butt. Will you light the gosh on candle and stop sitting there like a pyromaniac?
They smell good.
Does it smell good? That smells like bad gas. Now light the thing and get it on.
Oh shoot!
See why I like kids? So I can yell at them.
Just not his own.
This is a TV show called Uncle David and the Ghosty Twins.
The ghosty twins.
Will you stop
Oh
that?
shit!
You're gonna burn your nose off, Pinocchio. Look, look the smell of it. What are you teaching these kids, sis?
How do you use the lighter?
There's some
Oh
things not
my
smelling
dear
good.
God! This is the show. Uncle
This is
David
the
and the Ghosty Girls.
David and the Ghosty Girl.
Uncle David don't like kids.
That's
Uncle David's a
There's
bastard.
the real
Uncle David
entertainment.
makes Charlie Harper
Yes.
look like a good guy, like an angel.
There's the
Will you put that out, my God, before you freaking burn the house down?
whatever.
Whatever.
I'm 10 years old.
Damn.
Watch me burn. Yes, that's what Nero said. What are you giving?
Trash.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
Oh shit! Trash.
Well,
She's 10, for God's sake. This isn't India, you know.
This is an indie.
boy.
Oh shoot!
Or Arkansas.
Or Arkansas.
Or Arkansas, for that matter.
Of course, if you got 10 in your knees, that would be like.
Oh, dear God. Billy Joe, Janet, sweet. What are you up to, Billy Joe, Johnny, sweet, bad, bitch?
He's playing softball.
Billy Joe, Sarah, Jesse, Mary, Ann, Beth, what are you up to? I want to know what you're thinking.
He's playing Roblox.
Something's in your mind. I want to know.
No, you don't need to know what's in my mind.
Boo
V.
boo, what are you doing? Bam Bam, stop acting like an idiot.
What's up,
Take
V?
that
Yeah,
Valium
add
already.
more.
Lex,
You
what's
give
up,
Ray more
Lex?
sugar, I swear to God, sis. This one's gonna go down for the count.
I don't think they can hear you.
I didn't even. Who's the parent here?
Hey,
Don't
V.
look at
Hey,
me.
Hattie. Hi,
I'm
Lex.
the
Hi,
uncle.
I
Brandy.
left him in your care.
I left him in your care.
I didn't get that note, sweetheart. Somebody inform me of that next time.
Hey, Uncle.
Diddy. Chill out.
Uncle Vid.
What's up, V?
Uncle
TC,
What's
Ghost,
my
the Ghosty
name?
Girls.
What's my name?
Oh, I want to get the Ghosty Girls link too. I forgot. Okay.
Do you know how
Thank you,
expensive
baby.
And we could go
Do you want
live,
to show
but
this?
you
This
guys
is
have
an
to figure out
antique.
Yeah, I'll set it up for you. Absolutely.
Okay, that's just one.
So, Jen put the links in the chat for David Oman and the Ghosty Girls for their YouTube channel. David's getting close to 10K on YouTube if you guys want to go subscribe. I know most of you haven't.
YouTube.com/David Oman, O-M-A-N. I live in a haunted house. I'm not a paranormal investigator. I belong to no paranormal investigation.
Investigation.
Investigated. I do not belong to an investigated.
Investigated.
That's right, investigated.
That's a new word.
I
That's
do not belong to
Good
an
thing we're not
investigated.
investigators.
I said I do not belong to an investigating troops. That's right, troops that go to investigate. Investigating, whatever, you know. What I'm talking about.
You know that word.
Investigating. That's right. What are you talking about, sourpuss? I don't know. Don't you dare! You throw that at me, sweet thing. I'm going to throw that back to you in spades.
Ooh.
You what? Do throw that at me? I swear to God, that is going to be removed from your rectum or your
Oh,
private
shoot.
part. You ever throw that shoe at me? How dare you?
Jesus.
Oh, sweet thing, you dare ever throw a shoe at your uncle? I swear to God, your mother's going to be removing that herself with a gosh darn pair of gloves. Yeah. Don't you dare. Oh, you're going to put your foot on my behind? Oh, is that so? Oh, how dare you? Oh,
They're having a good time. They're having a good time.
Dearest, sweet child, what has gotten into you
Guys, share
tonight?
this out, guys. I took a shower
So
too.
this is
Oh
Fluffy
my
and the
dear
ghosty
Lord,
girls.
they took a shower today. What is
I
this?
did not
The
hurt.
first of the month or the first of the year?
A little bit
Yes. What
it's like the third time of the week.
did you hear that? So, child, you've been yelling at your uncle like that. Now,
Huzzah.
oh, dear. As I was saying, I live in a haunted house. I do not belong to any paranormal investigative groups.
That's a good
I've had Zach Baggins here.
Bagans.
Baggins.
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 B-A-G-A-N-S. Phonetics. Bagans. That's B-E-G-A-N-S. It's
Listen up. how
whatever.
to pronounce
Baggins, Buggins,
Buggins.
Buggins.
Bilbo.
Bilbo's uncle, nephew.
That
whatever.
guy on TV.
The guy on
The guy with
TV.
that haunted
The guy
museum.
that screams.
Haunted my ass.
The guy that
You know, the
screams.
guy that's got the one or two objects in that room that are authentically unhaunted. And then he's got all these things that people have cast aside and said, I gotta get rid of this because it's haunted and I want you to have it. Can you take my haunted doll? And then you go into this room and there's all these haunted dolls, quote unquote.
I love you, Lex. Haunted Traveler, how's it going? Haunted by Haunted, how's it going?
Oh God, I'm doing well, except these two are just killing me.
You're welcome.
So Zach Baggins has
What are
been
you
here.
touching me for? Do not touch me.
What up, Dom?
I don't have kids for a reason. This is the reason I don't have kids. I said to myself, dude, when I was a kid, it was terrible to my parents. I don't want them to be visited upon me. It's like, Dad, I totaled the car
I had
twice.
I had nothing to
How do you total the car twice, you stupid son of a... I managed to do it better than you did, though, Dad. Oh, in the ass. That's not going to happen. You see the lights going on and off? Dimming a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks, spirits.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What did you give to them?
Share this out, guys.
That's a sedative, my ass.
That's
That's a
saying all the-
sedative.
Yeah, the spirits are
We were the centerpiece.
the spirits are enjoying the show. The spirits are
This
just
is
looking.
my life. I
trying to
become
take- they're
a
trying to take
sideshow.
the show back.
I get.
Jen.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Wow, yeah.
Lights over there.
What?
That thing was
Oh wow, it is flickering still.
Why are you flickering? Stop flickering. You're distracting from my attention here.
They're trying to take
From
the
my
show.
focus, you sons of bitches. Don't you know? I gotta compete with the kids. I gotta compete with the animals. Now I gotta compete with the ghosts. Come on. There you go. Thank you. No,
Thank you, Lex.
No, you look at the two of you together against me. That's
Did
terrific.
you get
The
married?
two of you together.
When you're 8 years
Kids and a
old.
ghost. You can't beat that, can
When your
you?
9-year-old
flickering
wants to
though.
dance under the strobe. Just saying.
Stop
That's
flickering
something-
though.
Oh, dear
Oh,
God.
there it goes again.
That's the 8-year-old going nuts.
So you said Zach
I wish I
Baggins.
had your heart. I swear to God, I wish I had an 8-year-old's heart.
Vivian, Joe.
So Zach Baggins has been
Zach
here.
Baggins was here with Ghost Adventures for a 6-hour lockdown. It was supposed to start at 9 o'clock.
Now they're
Shush up! I know how to speak. I'm not allowed.
oh
So Jen, they find this amusing, aren't you guys?
They're sitting there going,
Give
for
us
once
a
we're not the
sign.
stars of the show.
Don't compete with me.
don't compete with me.
I can't come. Oh, is that so? You know, this is not becoming funny. This is.
Oh, they're fine. They're totally fine.
Yeah, they're good. They're okay.
Really? Really, is that so?
Can you make all of them do that?
They do their own thing.
Yeah.
Don't ask them.
Can I just have a few minutes of
A few
peace between
minutes.
you and them? Just a.
That light
I guess that's a way to say no.
Yeah.
F you, huh?
is not strobing anymore.
Stop farting.
I'm not farting. This isn't. Ooh. As I was saying, so Baggins was here. They started at 9 o'clock 7 years ago in 2013, 8 years ago, God. And all the equipment failed. All the backup batteries were dead. All the batteries that were charged up and ready to go were all dead, so they had to reset and start at 10 o'clock. Wow, you went really right on that one. Oh, you just love to toy with me, right? Yes, you do. You just know how to do that. So as I was saying, so they started at 10 o'clock, and as the story goes on the show, what you see is what I'm telling a story. You just stop interrupting me. So they were in this room, and Nick came in here. Well, first Zach came in here, I do believe, and had his experience here where he heard on the voice somebody's name or something, said hello or hi. And then they sent Nick down here. So Nick comes in here now. Look where the doorway is. There's the door. And I'd say it's all of maybe 10 feet to here when you walk over to here. And then another couple of feet over to here, which you're going to have to get up on. So you just sit there and do this on the fly and the sit down there. So Nick came in here to this room and sat there. And he sat there on his bed and he had his experience. He kept looking in there and seeing something in there was happening, and then has meltdown. And Zach was laughing in the van for like 5 minutes. What you see on television is maybe 25 to 30 seconds. That was 5 minutes.
Wow.
Going, guys, if you don't come down here, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I can't handle it. And it was going on for 5 minutes. And I'm watching them in the back of the van and going, if you guys don't get the hell down there and bring him out of here, then I'm going to go down there myself and screw the gosh darn contract. Vivian, shut up! Take a Valium and type
Take a Valium. Aren't they fun?
Oh no! It's here.
It's here. They're not yours, though.
No.
So they come down and get Nick?
So they finally cut, so then Zach goes, no, we better go down there and get Nick. And I said, you better is right. I said, and who's afraid of ghosts? Not me. I'm afraid of the living. The super young living. Creepiest of the gosh darn creepiest. Oh God, his sudden feeling of being around a child at this age is just making me feel like I'm glad I don't have kids. So why are they around me? Ew. What are you doing? What do I feel like? It's like, oh God, the ghost. It's getting us the creeps. We gotta get the hell out of this house. We're not into this. These kids are driving us bonkers. You're annoying the hell out of the ghost there. Vivian. Oh my God. I'm scared to turn and look at what it is that she's doing. I was right. I was good reason to be scared. I'm terrified. I'm horrified.
The goose.
This is the reason why I don't have children. I can't compete with this. There's no competition.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I know. Life sucks.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, God.
That's what my brother said.
Wow.
So they
Scary
can't.
when an 8-year-old tells you your life in a nutshell.
9.
Since when are you 9?
I literally had my birthday party earlier.
Oh, right. How's it going, Tony? So they came down to get Nick.
So they came down to get Nick and finally brought Nick up, and I think he had a little, they looked at him and he had a little burn. It was like a scratch, like a rub mark right in his chest. He couldn't understand it. And then at 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 hours into it, they come stomping up the front steps and out the door. And I go, what's wrong? He goes, it's like 1 o'clock. He goes, well, we're done. We have enough evidence here. And I said, you've been here for 3 hours. He goes, oh, we have plenty of evidence. We've got to get out of here. We're really, the next 3 days, they
Thank you,
were laid
Dom.
up in bed here in LA in the hotel room.
Really?
Because I called up Jeff Bland and I said, Jeff, how are the boys doing? And they came up, they shot on a Thursday night. So they were here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they wrapped up Friday morning at 1 in the morning. And I said to them, Friday afternoon, I said, how are they doing? Because they're not feeling well. They're in bed sick.
Oh, wow.
And I said, that was Nick, Aaron, and Zach.
Wow.
And I said, I called him on Saturday afternoon. I said, how are they doing today? He said, I'm just checking. I said, see if they want to come over for a barbecue.
Right.
And he goes, they're still sick in bed at the hotel. I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because, they haven't left the hotel. And I called them on Sunday. They were still sick. Not until Monday. 3 days
Wow.
later, they were finally better.
Wow.
And I told them, I said, you guys, see, the first night they were here, when I say they were, his production was here.
Yeah.
First night was interviews with me and seeing the house.
Mm-hmm.
Second day and night was B-roll and interviews with other people. Third night was the reenactments. So you remember they got the girl coming up the street and she's dressed in a white nightgown and she's
Yep.
watching her pregnancy and
Yep.
she's covered in blood. That's where they were shooting that Thursday night. And they were shooting her throughout the house with the fog machine, which I provided them with, and her like on a dolly being moved around slowly. That was all done on Thursday night.
Oh, wow.
And that was the reenactments and the other footage of the ghostly girl, the apparition of Sharon Tate.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over there, Vivian? Vivian, do not exercise in there. You will not be able to handle it, please. Told you.
And so sometimes just getting that and getting you back into that positive vibration, higher vibration, helps a lot.
Did you get the postcard by the way?
Dom, she's not in the chat. That's why she didn't see. Check your Twitter, I guess.
Because that's what's got the
I will.
information of the postcard.
Yeah, I grabbed it all.
So let me show you the earth and water since you're still here. Gotta see the heart at home here.
The reason that I think that I wasn't so sure if it was
This is the earth and water room. This is that, by the way, you've seen that 10-pound, that butcher block when
Yes.
it spins off? This is that piece of butcher block.
Oh, wow.
It was sitting right here on top of a television set because this was all storage room and it was right here. It spun off. and right onto
What?
there. Yeah, this is where it happened, right here.
Wow.
And that's, like I said, 10 solid pounds of weight. And this
Oh,
is
wow.
the water room.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I can feel. Vivian, leave the room.
Why?
Because I'm asking you to leave the room.
Am I too much in the room?
Tell me something right now, since this is your first time here. Do you feel anything energetically speaking at all?
I do, but I'm not really sure what it is quite yet. I do feel something, though.
Describe what your feeling is, and I can bounce. Yeah. Walk
It's
up
like-
on this. As a matter of fact, take a feel. Tell me if it doesn't change when you step on top of this.
Oh,
It's a little
wow.
different.
It does.
Yeah, there's definitely some energy. It's been a
Yeah.
long time since I've had anybody in here that's pushed this envelope of energy in here because I can feel it.
Wow.
And
This is-
it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Well, tell your audience what you're feeling in here since you're in here right now with them or whoever's here.
So it definitely is a heavy feeling. It's, I don't know.
Pressure?
Yeah, there's a slight pressure.
Right.
And I felt that before I even went through the door. I just didn't realize if it was me or if it was.
It's organic. It's
Yeah, it is.
It's present today. I mean, I come down here all the time, but it's like.
Is it usually this cold in here?
Cold has to do with the outside. It's usually
Okay.
tempered about like 64 to 65 degrees constant.
Okay.
Because right next to the earth here, which is always
Yeah, yeah.
constant. It's like 60. I don't know exactly how much, what the temperature of that is. Probably like 64 degrees constant. But I'm feeling it in my head. And my sinuses, I'm feeling pressure right here.
I feel a little pressure here. That's why I was rubbing my chest.
You're
It's
feeling it there, right? I'm
Yeah.
feeling right here in my temple area. It's just like, woo. It's present. There's somebody or some energies here right now. And it's not always like this. Sometimes you come here, it's flat. Sometimes it's really intense and you feel like you're rocking back and forth on a boat. And people have said, oh, that's because the landing is not flat. It's like not flat. It's not enough of an angle to make you
Right.
feel like your equilibrium.
Exactly.
Not by a long shot. And during the Ghost Adventure show, this ended. The earth ended right here.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
so at that point, what I did is I excavated this out and put this platform here so we could have this more.
Right.
But and then if you saw in the video where the bottle of wine comes out,
Yeah.
he was standing on this.
Yeah.
Now watch. No matter how many times I jump on this does not
No.
shake this.
No, it don't.
And it's like even if it does, not enough to do this. Now watch what happened to the bottle of wine. It was here.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
And it went like, now if you keep pulling it until you get to here,
Right there. Yeah.
it doesn't come out.
Right.
So the point is,
Plus, you even had to pull it too, because
You had to pull it that
you had to
far
pull
out.
it. So, yeah.
So yeah, and this is a lot of the people who recorded the voices here. People who've been here, and stuff's happened. It's usually that camera, but we have a camera there now and a camera over there as well.
Right.
To capture the activity in this room. Oh my! I'm sorry.
No, don't be
I
sorry.
just have to leave this room because my head's just.
No,
like
don't be
right
sorry.
there.
Absolutely. It's
It's
yeah.
just
No, it's
intense
understandable.
pressure. Let me see
Understandable.
if there's anything in here to eat because I'm starving. I'm just curious if they left anything. What's this? I have no idea.
Now, can you tell me about what kind of spirits are here? I know I heard of something about a Native American spirit.
Yeah, Lisa Williams, the famous psychic, came here a while back,
Okay.
many years ago, and she said that there's a Native American energy that's that his remains are interred in this earth. Zach went when I told him that. It was the first person I'd mentioned this to publicly on a TV show. Turned it into a Native American ceremonial burial ground, which
Oh
is
my
not.
God.
And then he went off to say that Benedict Canyon was also known to be Native American ceremonial burial grounds as well, which, to be honest with you, is a falsehood and an absolute lie. They weren't burying their dead up here. The Native American tribe was the Tongva tribe, and they were throughout the entire Los Angeles County.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't pick Benedict Canyon to bury their dead because you got to remember, up until 1978 or 77, I do believe, the Native American Repatriation Act came into effect, which said that if you found remains of a Native American burial on your home or your construction, you'd have to repatriate those bones into a burial site for the Native Americans.
Right.
Up until that point, there was nothing of that. So when people found bones, they were basically, if it went to the news and it was in the press, like in 1925 when the Beverly Hills First Women's Club was being built, they unearthed the remains of 3 Native Americans who were there from the battle from 1842. It made
Oh,
the
wow.
press, and that was a mile away from the house here. What Lisa Williams said is that he was walking on what is now the driveway with his horse, and the horse fell and slipped, went down the hillside, and as he and the horse fell down the slope, they both broke their necks and died.
Oh,
And they were
God.
stopped by a tree. If you notice over there's a large tree stump. Right
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
which fits into the story of what she said. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, he's here. So over the years, that was because of the show Ghost Hunters in 2006. She contacted me a couple of weeks afterwards, and she goes, I want to see the house. So she came here, and she walked in this room. She goes, there's a Native American on horseback, and his remains are interred in this mound of earth. And it's like, oh, and she goes, they were covered by the mudslides. And if you notice, there's all these layers of mud that have basically covered this mound of this hillside through the years. Could be true.
Right.
I didn't tell any of the psychics that came here after Lisa Williams was here.
Yeah.
Each one on their own. Miriam Minkowski, the Goose Whisperer. Let's see, Chris Fleming, James Von Prague, Jackie Barrett from America's Psychic Challenge, and all these other psychics on their own told me that they said there's a Native American and he's interred in this mound of earth. And a lot of them said, I just don't feel good, and they left the room. I'm going, how did each one of these people speak not to Lisa Williams, but come up with the same story that Lisa Williams came up with years earlier? And I was like, well, that's interesting now, isn't it? And that's what was so strange. So finally, when I told Zach Baggins, he made it all public, and it was like, he lied. He said the house is built on like poltergeist.
No.
Like this is all This is all a bunch of Native American burial sites on the side of the
No.
mountain. Yet the streets, some 40 feet up this hillside, what, they didn't have flat ground to bury them? They're dead on?
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Baggins BS.
And is
Too much.
this all the stuff you left the Native American
Well,
spirit?
yeah, we originally, when Zach was here, we had the altar down here. When we cut it in, the laborers that I used basically cut in the new altar and we put it up there
Yeah.
for him. So that's to honor the Native American.
Right. Right.
There's a deer bone, there's some raven's feathers, there's some cedar wood, there's some tobacco, there's a coin, which is kind of stupid because it's an American coin and the Native Americans didn't have coins.
Yeah.
They didn't have currency. They traded things.
Right.
So it's kind of an insult when you think about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, but you guys can go in there. Okay, what's the matter with you two? Nothing for you.
Native American spirit back there.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
Are you pointing at me?
No, it's me. What?
I love you, honey.
What are you talking about?
I hate when he films me. That's all.
She thinks it's always on her. It's not.
You know, most things revolve around us, okay?
he's trying to say.
I'm coming.
Oh, God.
You see. Tell me what you feel when you go in there. When you come out, I won't say anything, but let me know. The quarter. Yeah.
No, recorder.
I'll record her.
Yeah.
Ow.
Good, I'm here. What's the matter now, Spaz?
I was walking like this. Another light started hurting.
And that's usually my indicator.
What started hurting? Your knee. You step on that platform right there and tell me what you feel. No, it's sturdy. I was on there.
We've been on mine multiple times. Come on.
Will you stop it?
It's not
Act like a
bad.
child.
It's not bad. Yeah, it definitely does. But what do you feel
Heavy
Yeah.
on my back,
on your back?
like my shoulder blade area. But
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't because I'm turned around at it. I was like that the other way. But cold
Yes, it's definitely cold. Yeah.
on my shoulder specifically.
Yeah.
And dare I say they're used to this, but they don't. And it's not like they don't like it. It's just it's like, oh, here we are again.
Well, David did say that he came in here just now and it hasn't felt like this in a while. It's been a long time. And he was standing over there. I was right here. He's starting pressure in his head.
Yeah,
And I was getting pressure in my chest.
my temple.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yep.
what I said.
That's exactly what she
My
had.
temple
What he
area.
had. Yep.
Good thing
I'm
you
Temple
didn't say
area.
I'm
that,
dizzy
Aaron.
now.
You're dizzy?
Good thing you didn't say
Not
Sit
that.
down.
bad. No, it's not
You
that
didn't
bad.
tip it off.
But I had the vertigo. Feel
Yes.
Slightly.
Yep.
What do you feel, Gracie? You feel anything? Or were you not talking about it?
She's getting it, Austin.
Exactly.
You didn't tell her, which is better because you didn't say
Exactly.
it in my head.
Exactly.
You said exactly.
The cold.
Something.
Yep.
thing is-
Yep. Exactly.
The heaviness and the cold. But it's not cold here. And it stopped, but it's like a hug of cold.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like is body pressure.
Yeah.
Almost.
So
Energy.
Interesting. Yeah.
so behind you is some offerings that people left.
Yeah.
And like like David said, they're Native Americans. Why would somebody leave an American coin? They didn't have currency. They traded, like David said.
I organized it for him.
You organized it?
It's alright. I need to do more work on it.
Yeah. It's nice.
Bye. It's little sister of mine.
I will, Dom. Appreciate that, man. Alan's, how's it going, Alan?
The offerings don't make sense to them.
Huh?
The
That's
offerings
not.
don't
Some of them do.
Some of them
do,
do.
but it's like not totally.
The money
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It's
Money ain't
the,
for
it's,
nothing and tricks
it's,
for
it's,
free.
it's the money. It's because
the
it's
tobacco
American.
Makes total sense. Of
course.
I enjoy that.
The cedar does. The
Yeah.
the ravens
Right.
feathers. The
And
deer bone.
what you're picking up is the coin, babe. It's
No,
because
it's also the shell, the seashell.
the shell, yeah,
the
I didn't
shell,
know what the
yeah,
fuck the
exactly.
That's what I
seashell
was about
there
to say. I was
for.
like, it's this.
yes,
Yes,
it's that
the
too.
seashell.
Yep.
What the hell is that? Well,
Well, I think element. I think they're trying to bring water into
True.
it. But Native American water, I can't be 100% why that would.
that wasn't. This isn't the Chumash. This is the
Yeah.
Kong, and the Chumash was off on the coast.
So I think that's the element they were trying to bring forth was a ocean.
Mm.
Well, they were familiar with the ocean because they were close. They
Right,
went
but
to the
more of
ocean.
the shell wouldn't
The
have
shell
been
doesn't
it.
make sense as
It would
much.
have been more of the the catch from the ocean, so a fish bone would have made
Right.
more sense. But you do with what you got, I guess. But
I didn't put it out there. Somebody brought it as a gift. And I
not-
said, okay,
yeah.
leave it.
They're
That's
not-
fine.
it's not upsetting to them, but it's just kind of like they look
Curiosity,
at it and
like,
go,
what
they
the
look
hell's
at it
that
and go,
for?
why?
Yeah, why?
But,
Not how, but why?
yeah.
How?
But
Why?
see, the thing is, they were grateful for what they could accept. They just don't know what to do with it or what about it. That's what basically it is. But this makes sense. This makes.
The
They're
cedar.
grateful for this.
Yeah.
This particular here.
What's the matter, Grace?
Probably
Bullshit.
see something.
Grace, you're gonna have to learn to communicate and stop things to just
You
shut
can
up,
come
shut
with me
down.
and come here.
Grace, come on.
Grace,
fuck.
it's okay.
Grace, stop
You
laughing.
don't gotta be shy.
I love when you laugh and get embarrassed. It's the funniest goddamn thing you've ever seen. I like that bright orange red face of
Get shy.
yours.
It's okay. You don't
It
have to be
looks like
shy.
it's a gosh darn tomato about to be bursting
tomato.
with blood.
Vivian, stop.
Vivian, just gotta stop it. Put some shit. Vivian! Act like a child, but don't act like an ass.
That was me.
That was you.
That was me.
See all of us go.
I'm going, no,
straight for
nothing
the
to
light
owe
switch.
about. It's just to tell Vivian to stop.
If it's
Grace.
bad, I'll tell you.
Grace, communicate.
Yeah, you can just say basic words of like heavy, or say basic.
Just say what the hell you
basic phrases.
feel.
Yeah. You don't gotta be too verbose. Just basic.
Just communicate.
Right, V? V says, I'm loving all this. I love how Jen picked up on all that, and she wasn't even in the room when David and Fluff were in there.
No, it's
Exactly.
far away.
Yeah, you were in the other
Most people don't realize I'm very, very sensitive. I'm very, very sensitive, but sometimes
You
I'm
picking
not.
your seat? You're going to the
Hi, Willow.
movies. Then stop picking your seat.
It doesn't always come up, and you know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell you, I'm not getting it. But
You're not getting,
sometimes
yeah.
they don't want me to.
Yeah.
That's okay too. They pick and choose who they want to communicate with.
Look in the top right. What do you see up there?
That thing?
Yeah,
This tree stump.
Tree
is what
stump.
you're talking about.
tree stump.
Okay. I don't know what I'm really making of that though. It's
Make of it what you will is what I just heard they said.
it's not a destruction, but it is, but it's not, but there's something about it. There's something that they pull from it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like anybody bothering it. Was I being tested?
No one's testing you.
No one's testing you.
Your fiancé is just asking you a question.
Okay.
It's confirmation of other
Oh.
things that were said earlier,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But there's
Oh, crap.
They're
I-
very
And again?
yeah, but really, like, ow, like
Oh.
a...
maybe
Go ahead and
because
step
he
up, man.
laughed. I think it's because he laughed.
You laughed, yeah.
They're letting them
I'm
know.
out. I don't feel like
No, of
my
course.
full load. Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
But
See you later.
the disruption of Earth is big on them.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's why.
Mm-hmm.
But they
And
love the kids.
Yes.
So
Kids.
they love the girls.
I want a baby.
Guys, I know I'm not talking as much. I'm just trying to have David explain the house to you guys because none of you guys have been here. This is my first time here. So, and the
When
Ghosted
they
Girls will
started
be
the
going
bill-
live.
When they started the bill, that's when they didn't know what to make of things.
Yeah.
But they're okay now. As okay as they can get.
Oh, is this somebody's toy?
Ooh.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, kids.
Don't get
Hmm?
Shane no
You see
gold.
one of those?
No, I've never seen those.
It's like
They're
a
It's like
very-
a
kid too.
K2
and they
meter,
will-
but it lights up.
Really?
Like,
So it'll go all the way to the top. Watch when it pulls out. See it?
oh, how cute.
I can't. Like my phone won't set it off. You know how normally phones will
Yeah,
set it off?
like the
But my phone won't set it off.
It's the chat. I don't know if it's the energy from the chat. Don't make assumptions on this place.
I'm
That's
not
okay.
saying it.
Not you. Anybody. Don't make assumptions on this place. That's the big thing that I got was do not assume the energy of this place.
Yeah, because they've never been here, and this is our
No,
first time
it's-
here.
The appropriation is big. And they love the girls because the girls respect. I keep getting busy. But not something that I would topple over. It's just I feel it. Like the vertigo-ish. But they love that the girls care and they love that you teach them well. But always have respect for where you're at. That's something that they want you to know from what you get from this home. Because they were here first.
Hmm.
Before that ever happened, they were here first. This land has always had a history. A lot of people, there is bad history here because of the disturbed land. But respect it and understand it. And they
Oh, there it goes again.
will always make sure that one of them, they have a Native American spirits. They're very rude. They're very Native American.
Yeah.
Some of the strongest
That light is flickering.
I've ever encountered. They connect. And when they connect with
How is it in there? How is it in there, Austin?
It's all right.
You're so
It's
freaking quiet. You're killing me, just like this.
no. I'm taking this all in because this is, and what she just picked up in there too. It's just going off what the chat's saying or what somebody may be saying is. Jen just picked up on some spirit telling her that they don't want them to make assumptions on the location.
That's interesting. What does he mean by that, though?
I don't know. She just said that she heard him say, "Don't make assumptions on this house." The Oman house, guys. I apologize that I'm not talking much, guys. I'm just trying to take this all in for you guys to enjoy. I will have a video on this location as well. Huge thank you to David Oman for letting us come here. I'm going to plug his links in the description down below as well. Because we are trying to get him to 10K. Definitely cooler out tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And also the Ghosty girls will be going live after me. So I'll plug their link in the description as well. Go over to their channel and make sure you guys are there.
very hard. They have to put everything and sometimes it's very minimal and they get frustrated. So sometimes I can have to do it like in a place where you're like there's children spirits. Children spirit usually most of the time we always say that children spirits aren't children, but because if they're very communicative it might not be a child. Something that mocks a child to draw your attention in. But children have a hard time because they don't really realize how to use their energy to communicate. So spirits are usually they usually guard kids. Believe it or not, that's what I've always
Take it easy,
found.
V.
So just know that as long as you're polite and you have the respect that you do, because you innately have it, you know how to respect things. You know how to respect this, and they know that. They see that in your heart. So you always remember that. That's why you have such a draw to this house.
Shane
Find you.
Shane
Things
just
draw you in.
Shane just asked, "Is it okay to feel sick in a place that is haunted?"
It's vertigo.
Yeah.
I get nauseous. He knows that. But I also know it's like, oh, you pulled too much energy from me, or I was too open, and I can get nauseous. I can get the slight dizziness. I can get jittery. The heaviness where you're like this.
I'm starting to have a small pressure in my head. It went from my chest to my head.
And it's very typical to get the.
Mine's just like on the side and just in general, it's like.
But usually when we have those things react, where we get the headache, we'll get nauseous because we're in a weird environment. We know there's paranormal activity, so we'll activate it more. So.
I told them that you're gonna go live after me, so I hope you guys set it up so you guys can go live on the channel.
Yeah, so they're excited for that. So when you see something, very few people are clairaudient and clairvisual. I'm clairsentient. I do vibrations. Clairsentient means I feel things. I'm not clairaudio and I'm not clairvisual. As strongly, I'm getting there with the audio.
Yeah.
But visually, it has to be. They really want me to see them. And I usually get like the wisp look, and I'll be like, "What was that?" So I've never really. One time I saw a full body apparition. I didn't even know that's what it was. But so when you see things like that, it may not always be okay to tell everybody, but find people you can say that to. Okay, whether it's mom or somebody else or anything like that, because she's downloading.
Yeah.
She's pensive, but she also doesn't like the spotlight on her.
But you can talk to her about the things that you've seen.
Yeah.
You can talk to her about what you hear.
You don't have to be nervous. You can talk. We're here to listen.
Yeah, spotlight here.
How's it going, Phyllis?
So that's just kind of what, anywhere you go, like I said, You know, as long as you appropriate it and you're giving the respect, you'll always be. That's why he's safe here, because he protects his home.
Yeah.
At all costs. He protects what is here, everything that's here, and therefore he will be protected. They know that. But when he pulls some stuff, he knows. He knows when he's overstepped the boundary. I promise you that. I promise you that. But he also knows that this is his home.
What did I do?
What did I do?
David did it.
What did I do now?
He also knows that's why he's like, no. He respects everything that's here, from the spirits to the land that it's on. And he's very knowledgeable. So that's good.
Has the
I appreciate that.
has the Native American spirit ever given its name, or no,
They
never?
typically don't.
Okay.
And they don't like to be named, especially Native
Well, I was
American
just
spirits.
curious if they were or not. I wasn't
If
sure.
you guys ever get into the skinwalkers, that whole lore of the skinwalkers, there's one for you. They don't like to be named, because when you name them,
They have an identity. You identify with them, and you start to give them certain. You start to make them into things that they're not.
yes.
Mm.
And the lore behind that is very interesting. It's like urban legend-y stuff. Of course, most of it is, because there's no science behind the paranormal, unfortunately. So, but this is really fascinating stuff to look into. And I always, living in Arizona, I got to deal with all the different tribes over there and go to the superstition mountains and stuff like that, and hear like the Apaches and stuff like that, and go to the Apache death cave and all that, and hear their lores where they talk about giants, because they believed in giants, like mammoth people. And they're locked in those mountains. That's what they believe. And that's in their core beliefs. And so learning all that, you learn the appropriation behind it. You know how to prepare yourself for them, for their land, and for the lore. And that's how you're gifted the opportunities that you're gifted in this field. Not by searching it out or demanding, I want you to move this to green. I want you to move this on. We do that, and they don't like that a whole lot.
They don't like parlor tricks.
No, they're not. They're people. They don't really like to be a spectacle any more than you would. So, like I said, because of your genuineness, they know that and they feel it.
That's why they won't tell me to strangle you two. You're creating bastards,
And they
you
enjoy
kids.
you. And they
Thank you, Brandy.
that's brother to them. There's a brotherhood in this. And that's the way that I can best describe it.
Yeah.
And that's the way I can
Pain in
best
the
describe
ass.
it. Yeah.
Pita bread.
Peter Fred.
The pitas.
That's why I call
the
the
pain in
girls
the ass
pitas.
twins.
Peter
Yes.
Fred.
But
Listen, look at the two of them,
there's
they're
an
quiet.
understanding, and then because he has that for you, they will have it for you too. They trust him. They trust his judgment. So I wouldn't come
I
in
don't. I go, what the hell why did I invite these two little punk kids in here? My God. I feel like gosh darn Abe Vigoda going, I'm fish. Why do I have these 5 kids here? I didn't adopt any kids. I didn't adopt anybody. What are you doing
You
here?
adopted you.
I wouldn't come
That's a
here if
deal.
he's angry at you. That's one thing I wouldn't step foot in here if he didn't like you, because they're protective of him too. So they don't like people
They'll
that are.
piss all over you, you two little brats. They'll spank you silly. In the middle of the night, they'll say, you bad little kids, you've been tormenting my friend David. Spank him, spank him, spank him. You wake up with tushies that are so red you can't sit down for 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Corporal punishment you never
Corporal
felt.
punishment.
The slap of a ghost hand on your ass will be something you'll never forget.
I'm down. Oh.
I'm down. Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you think?
I got something to tell you. Have you ever heard the story of when my mom put a spoon on my brother? She broke a wooden spoon on my brother.
And here comes CPS.
here comes the.
Yeah, except your brother was 18 years old and he stole it, crashed her car. I think she had good reason.
He was probably 8.
No.
Shut
Nah.
up. But, and if he was 8, then you weren't even born. Oh,
What has she ever told me, my
Don't you
brother?
look? Kids say the dog.
maybe it's a story to try to teach you to learn to be
no
a
clue
little
what she's
creative
talking
and
about.
not being a
I
brat.
would never.
It was an Aesop's fable for you to learn from. It wasn't
right.
real. The fox didn't, gosh darn, go take the egg from the hen house. I
We could
promise
try it
you,
on
it's
you
a
later.
This
fable.
fascinates them for some reason.
I like the glass.
He told me when Zach was in here.
No, not when Zach, when my friends were
Oh, when
here
your friends,
a
I'm
couple
sorry.
weeks, a couple months, years later, this bottle of, there's a video on on my YouTube channel, the bottle of wine coming out on its own.
They're fascinated by this. This is fascinating to them. They're trying to let me know, like, I like this. You should never get rid of it.
No kidding.
I'll take it.
Because
Do you understand the words no?
the glass is
Fratsky-atsky?
the glass is unique to them.
Yeah.
It's not something. Well,
They didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of that
yeah.
glass.
So they're like they look at things for what they can use it for. The use. They
To
love
hold
that.
water.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was good for it. Like a
Yeah.
canteen.
So they look at things like they want to keep things that are their spirit still acts as though it would when they were alive, and they look at this as like a treasure almost. You know, like that's beneficial. Like, so they love that. They love being gifted things that were useful and stuff like that. So that's really cool. And they don't.
That's what they want, some frozen bread. I had some frozen bread from my last fracker-ass friends that lived here.
And some NyQuil.
They left some fresh ginger root that looks like it's less than fresh anymore. God, they left me oh my God. Who
NyQuil,
puts
Dayquil.
Dayquil in the refrigerator?
People who like it cold.
I guess. And there's some crappy syrup. Maybe the Indians like some maple syrup. They don't know what the hell maple is. And a dirty stick in the
I don't know what's in
refrigerator.
that alcohol bottle, but it don't look like alcohol.
Oh, this? The rubbing alcohol? That's my stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's my stuff.
David did it.
Jesus Christ. It's 420 relief. Is what it is. It's a bottle
Hey,
of...
hey, you make
What's
some
up,
money.
Jake?
Something that you have pains in your arms.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what this is for.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's what
He's
I
like,
gave them.
stop.
I'm using for my back right now. Those kids are giving me nothing but a headache. Oh yeah, here's something you can check out. Take this compass and first of all, turn the light on so you can see. All right, true north is right to there, so it shows you at 11 o'clock. If that's 12 o'clock, take this in the corner over there where Grace is and watch. See what's happening. Look what's happening. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Did you? I didn't even move.
You didn't even move it, no.
And it just started moving on its own.
That's a good time to hop in the shower and just let it do what it needs to do.
Here, I'll take it. Now watch. Look. Now that's true north. Is there.
Yeah.
Especially salt.
But as I walk through here, you watch what happens, because this is a real sprinkler there starts to move now. Watch out, Viv. Now watch what it's doing. It's going straight ahead.
Wow.
Now watch what happens when I take Grace out of the way, out of the way. Now watch what happens when we take it in the corner here. Now it's no.
I saw an apparition behind me. A black one. I keep on going there.
No, black is not like that.
This just means it's a shadow spirit. Look at that. Look what it's doing. It's
Yeah.
that's deflecting. That's copper, so this is non-magnetic.
Right. And that's all insulation there too, so that wouldn't cause
There's
it.
nothing there. We used to put it like right near here.
Somebody asked a question here. Is there limestone or quartz in the
No.
soil? No.
No, it's not. It's what is it? It's not granite. It's California slate
California slate. Okay.
or shale we have here, and it goes deep. And then let's see if we put it here. So look how it's
Yes, it's just moving. You're not even moving it. You're just guiding it.
I'm just pulling it away from the wall just to see it. It's,
That's
again,
crazy.
shouldn't be-
It's moving.
I mean, I can put it straight on the ground. Let's see what happens. Put it straight there. Look at that. Total deflection. It should be going that direction.
Right.
And it's just slight deflection because it should be closer to that way. But still.
That's crazy.
And then let's see what happens if we put it up here.
Let's see what happens if I put it on
It's
his
going
head.
again.
Well, now it's still.
Now
should
it's
be
still
more
going,
this
yeah.
way.
What happens if we put it on his head?
On his head?
How you bend over and I kick you in the ass. How about we give you just a good wallop into next year? Don't worry about the next 8 months, 5 months, was it 4 months, 7 months?
Ow, my hair.
Did somebody pull your hair?
No, I got inside my eyeball.
She probably will enjoy like Ferris wheels and stuff like that, where she can get more air. She likes that.
Who likes more air? I like more air.
No.
Vivian's dancing.
You don't deserve it.
Vivian's
I
knees.
don't deserve it.
I'm kidding.
I don't deserve
I'm kidding, boy.
Boy,
Not quite
you
yet.
call me boy?
Boy,
Who the hell do you
boy.
think I am?
Lots of
Twaddle dot.
gratitude.
A boy.
Oh God help me.
That's not something they get a lot of.
Whoa.
They're not really grateful for the guests, which is odd. Yeah. Grateful today. Interesting.
The spirits are grateful?
They're a little grateful. That they're not usually grateful for the guests, but today they're a little more grateful.
No, they're happy. They know they haven't seen a lot of guests in a long time.
Well, usually
The girls are a pain in the
Thank
ass.
you,
they
thank
say.
you, Brandy.
Oh, yes, you are. You are the greatest pain in the ass.
Hi, Brandy.
No, you
I
are. What
appreciate
am I?
Brandy.
You are something else.
Keep that up, kids. You just keep that up. Why don't you go in the... why don't you
Good,
go in the
Jiggy. How you
bedroom?
doing?
Shush that.
I'm the one that tried to go on.
You're not going... Yeah. What now, what?
David Oman House. Can you talk to me? I'm right outside of where it just was. So if anyone would like to talk to me. Who else is here that I don't know of? I know of the Native American. The ghost.
You scared me. Stop talking about me. What'd you think about me?
Now you want us to talk about you? What are you gonna hear?
nothing.
Nothing really, yeah.
So there's a spirit that likes, seems to like Vivian in here. What's her name?
Gwendolyn. Me and her besties.
Good.
I have
How
no
old is
best
she?
friends.
5.
She's
died-
5?
We were playing the Ouija board in that room with Uncle David. And
What did I do now?
Go now.
we asked, where did she die? She said that she died inside a hospital, but there's no hospital near around here, so we got all confused.
Sometimes I get confused.
But what year? Do you remember what year she said she died?
Take it easy, Lex.
19 something.
1890 something. Blah, 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 blah. And she said she was 5.
Did I just hear a sound?
Mm-hmm.
me
Yes,
too.
I did too.
Me too.
Like a thump, was it?
You go check.
I'll go check.
I'm gonna go with you.
I'm gonna leave, not go.
Okay, I'm coming. See you. Bye, Mark. See you later.
Goodbye, alligator.
Do you want to carry this, baby? Do you want to carry this when you come up? You don't have to now, it's just...
What? Let's go upstairs.
I'm not going upstairs, I'll go with you.
Are you running the washer or dryer?
No.
It's running.
That's where I have my recorder.
Really?
Really?
In the washer and dryer room, that's where I have my recorder.
I did not turn it on.
You might want to check.
Why don't you go look and not play games? That's not the, that's a gosh darn cat box.
What's going on?
It's a little different than the dryer and the washer.
Careful, there's
That's the gosh darn cat box.
Okay, then
That's the cat box?
Electric cat box. Shut the door down. But that's just a cat box. That's all that is. It's not the
Okay.
dryer.
Be careful.
That's not the dryer.
That's what my dryer sound like.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Nice room.
Sam, are you in here?
Sam, are you in there?
Are you in there? Because you're not
No.
acting like it. You're missing somewhere.
Is she in the what's that thing called again?
Laundry room. If the door isn't open, that cat didn't go in there.
Mommy,
I
there's
don't know what
dog
that's
TV up there.
Is she in your whatever that is called again? The office?
Nope.
There's a woodchuck, chuck, chuck,
She's
chuck.
upstairs.
Woodchuck, chuck. Woodchuck.
Be quiet. No woodchuck is a fashion goat. By not touching it. Really, is that what you're gonna do? Why don't you stop? Stop that. Isn't this something right?
It's still heavier here
Good for you.
than anywhere else.
I'm going to shut the door and you're going to go out of the way.
I'm gonna shut the door on you.
This is still heavier than anywhere else. Is that normal?
No, it's you know, that's me, that's me, it's me, it's me.
Terry, I saw Terry. You ran into your brother.
I know.
Hey,
You probably did.
Yeah, I watched him.
He ran in my room.
Didn't you just hear your mother say something? Didn't you just hear Mom say something? What?
I said Reggie.
What?
She said Reggie.
That dog, that dog.
Dance party in the hallway.
so I'm gonna start wrapping this up, guys, so the Ghosty Girls can go live. Brandy, if you can, Brandy, plug in the Ghosty Girls link one more time, and David Omens too.
Where are the cats?
Try to get the girls
Huh?
to learn the
I
history.
said we.
We
When we're going to location.
take it easy, guys.
Okay, when we're going to